जानकीकान्तस्मरणम् आञ्जनेयस्वामिनः
காந்தியை பற்றி அண்ணா பேச போகிறேன்.
The principle of universal welfare needed a place to dwell and to spread, for which the temple called India was built. And this principle of universal welfare manifested itself as unity in diversity in this land called India or Bharata Mata. Therefore, India represents unity in diversity, universal welfare, mutual cooperation, mutual coexistence, universal brotherhood, and ahimsa. Even though there is a very great diversity even in our Dharma Shastras, Puranas, and so on, they all proclaimed ahimsa paramo dharmaha. Based on ahimsa, dharmas are interpreted here. Uniqueness of Mahatma Gandhi is to turn this ahimsa to a weapon. Even though ahimsa is inherent in India even before Gandhiji turned this ahimsa as a weapon. When British was turning modern physics as weapon, it is a more matured and ideological clash. So, what can be the pratyastra? British cannot conquer the world if it did not turn modern science as its weapon. It is for sure. A small amount of people cannot rule the whole of India or the whole continent America or Australia if it could not have turned modern science as its weapon. So the pratyastra now has become ahimsa. Ahimsa is not indifference. I mean, war of ahimsa is not just indifference. War of ahimsa is not a passive resistance. War of ahimsa is a very, very strong opposition without hurting anybody, beating anybody, cutting anybody. This is what we saw in India. This is the innovation of Gandhi. Moreover, after Gandhi, in several other countries, this kind of war was followed and it became successful too. India fought for its independence. When British left India, independence was not found only for India but also for several other countries around India, including Sri Lanka. So India's independence war brought independence to several other countries too. This is a very important thing. They did not fight, but they got independence. Because without being in India, they can't rule other countries around India. Therefore, they left everything and went. This is the effect of independence war in India. And deriving inspiration from Gandhi, the great leaders like Nelson Mandela, they also took ahimsa as a weapon and went to great success. So it is a very matured weapon. It is a very profound weapon, this ahimsa. Ahimsa is not only inherent in this nation, but it also was turned into a weapon. That's a wonderful thing that happened. Moreover, to turn ahimsa as a weapon, if a very trivial person or an ordinary person turns ahimsa as a weapon, then he will be crushed. He will be smashed like anything that too by the sadist natured British like people. British like rulers, not people. So when Gandhi presented ahimsa as weapon, in the backup of this weapon called ahimsa, there is a very huge armed force of Subhash Chandra Bose. There was an expectant armed force and manpower of Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Veer Savarkar, so on and so forth. Seeing this potential threat only, British bowed down to our ahimsa. Therefore, Viryam also is as important as ahimsa to this country. No doubt, even the very Gandhi knows this. Having backup as Veer Savarkar or Subhash Chandra Bose or Bhagat Singh or Chandrasekhar Azad, Gandhi could get freedom through the weapon of ahimsa. So this can be a wonderful role model in India for centuries together. It's very important. Viryam we can't give up. But when we move with the people, we need to move in a very gentle way, in a soft way, with a true affection. And by this, we not only liberate our nation, it's not just patriotism. Patriotism is a tool, not just to liberate the nation, but to liberate the very unity in diversity, but to liberate the very universal welfare. That is important. Liberating India is liberating Dharma. Therefore, this Independence Day is not just the Independence Day of India, but it is the Independence Day of Dharma. Sitaram.